What's going on, Sagittarius? Welcome to your bonus love reading for November 2021. This is the Autistic Mystic. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this reading, Sagittarius, we're going to look at your person's current thoughts and feelings towards you. We're going to look at what's holding you back from love in general. And we're also going to get some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides as it relates to your love life. So I have already posted your general reading for November 2021. If you haven't checked that out already, be sure to do that after this reading. Keep in mind this is a general reading, Sagittarius, so take the messages that resonate with you, leave behind the ones that don't. Also, be sure to check out all your other signs for a full picture of your November energy. With that being said, feel free to smash that like button so that this reading can reach all the Sagittarius people that it needs to. It also helps me grow this channel. So without further ado, Sag, let's do 4 major shuffles here and really pull the energy for those of you watching this reading. What's going on in your love life, November 2021? Let's go. As always, I want to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination. Messages for Sagittarius and their love life for November 2021. Love messages for Sagittarius for November 2021. Love messages for Sagittarius for November 2021. Let's see what's going on. Just so you know, we are going to clarify all these cards as we move along as well. All right, Sagittarius, I mean, looking pretty good so far. Wow, okay. So, Sagittarius, let's start off in this top row, which is all about how your person currently feels towards you, their current thoughts and feelings towards you. You have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress. So this person who you are thinking of, your person, is definitely interested in you. This is someone who is extremely, not only spiritually attracted to you, if that's a thing, but physically attracted. Really, the Ace of Wands is about a deep passion for someone. So it's almost like this person is really like almost really coming into reality here. I would be surprised if they didn't offer you something here in November. You have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So this is someone, their thoughts and feelings, like they have a passion for you, but their thoughts they're almost like trying to race into reality. The Knight of Swords is an energy of someone who kind of just like breaks through barriers, is not afraid to utilize the law of attraction to get what they want here. And it kind of can indicate kind of a dangerous energy. It could lead to some sort of like spiritual bypassing energy. It's interesting because, you know, some of you definitely have to be careful because you have the Empress card here. And the way that I read is like I allow the cards to paint a picture for me. So I look at how they relate to each other. And it's like the Knight of Swords is leaving behind some sort of Empress energy. So the one caution I would have with this person towards you is there could be a potential situation with a third party of this person rushing out of a relationship because they have like the hots for you, or they're super physically attracted to you. So there is a potentiality here, if we wanted to be pessimistic, that this person could be leaving behind something. Now to look, right, because look at this Knight of Swords, like leaving behind this to make an offer to you. They definitely want to offer you something, but to look at it from an optimistic perspective, Sagittarius, this person, they're very abundant. They almost, I feel like they want to grab you and make you their empress. So now this doesn't matter whether you are a male or a female. I just get the sense that this person wants to nourish you. They want to like really take care of you. They want to make you almost like a queen here. So it doesn't matter, like even if you're a guy, this person wants to nourish you. The Empress card is all about creativity, abundant. See the water flowing in the background here. This could even be someone who wants to have a kid with you. All right, so I mean, this is super, super powerful energy, Sagittarius. Like literally amazing for with this person. If you're interested in this person, it's great. We're gonna clarify, but now let's move on, Sagittarius, to what's holding you back in love. It's pretty obvious to me what's going on here. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Fool. So it seems like to me there's a reluctance to move on from something. I feel like with this Three of Swords, keep in mind this is the centerpiece to your entire reading. A lot of you are very afraid of heartbreak. Okay, so a lot of you guys, what's holding you back in love, I get the feeling like the Fool, Three of Swords, it's like, what I intuitively sense is you've been on the Fool's journey before, and it's almost like, look how the Fool is walking right into the Three of Swords, right? They're walking off the cliff right into this Three of Swords. I feel like this is a past situation that that you've dealt with before, and so you're kind of projecting it onto this person. I would remind you that just because something happened in the past, because you got your heart broken in the past, doesn't mean that it will happen with this new person. All right, so keep that in mind. You also have this Two of Pentacles here, so it seems like you're trying to like juggle something. This could have to do with deciding between this person, this new person, or whoever your person is, and someone else. I feel like juggling. Others of you, this could be a work-life balance, or it could simply be money issues. A lot of you, I feel like that's what's going on here, is where maybe you don't have the resources to really feel like you can comfortably hold your own frame with this person. What's coming through is a lot of you, Sagittarius, you feel like if this person, if you let them come sweep you off their feet, it's almost like there's this feeling of being dependent on someone else because maybe your finances are not in order. You also have this Fool card and the Two of Pentacles, so there's this feeling of like beginnings is what's holding you back. Like I get the sense that like maybe you guys aren't as established as you would like to be. What's holding you back, this is like beginnings, right? The 2 and the 0, even the 3, these are all low numbers, right? So there's this feeling of like not being far along the journey. But for those of you who are, like for those of you who are older, then I do feel like, and even if you're not older, there's a feeling of like you really don't want to get your heart broken. I mean, this is the centerpiece to your reading. So I would say, remember that the Fool, there's great wisdom in being the Fool. A lot of you guys don't want to be the Fool. It's like what's holding you back is you know you're a Fool, but the Fool is awesome. The Fool is an archetype. The Fool will have his heart broken or her heart broken over and over and over again, and they will let the universe do it to them over and over again because there's great wisdom in that. You'll be cracked open. You'll have all this insight, this awareness, this guidance. So be open to having your heart broken. If you really look back at the times you have your heart broken, for me, it literally led to my Kundalini awakening, a bad heart, a bad breakup, like my first real bad breakup. It sucked when I went through it, but then when I got over it, you let new people in, and you surrender to life is really, so we're going to move on and we're going to clarify in a second. Now, let's look at the advice and messages from your spirit guides. It's quite an interesting message. You have the 10 of Swords, you have the Moon, and you also have the 4 of Swords here. So there's definitely, like with the Moon energy right underneath this 3 of Swords, I feel like you're being clouded, all right? The Moon, your spirit guides are alerting you to the fact that there's a certain deception energy, and what's coming through intuitively is you guys are letting your past, you're letting the thoughts of how things went, you're projecting that onto how things are going to go, and so you're stuck in illusion, right? Remember that the moon only can reflect the light of the sun. So right now you guys are focused on a certain light, or you're focused on a certain reality that has happened in the past that you think is the only reality. Well, what happens when the sun comes out, right? The moon pales in comparison to the sun. I feel like with this person, they want to make you their son, not in father sense, but like the sun, they want to put you on a pedestal here. And so your spirit guides are saying, like, if you can let this land, if you just get out of this deception thinking that you need everything to be perfect. It's like this feeling of it's an interesting feeling. Now you also have this 4 of Swords, so I feel like your spirit guides are saying wait for this person to come to you. the person's current thoughts and feelings, the Ace of Wands to the Knight of Swords, this person is going to come at you. Okay, this person is going to offer you something. You literally have the Ace of Wands offering you love as the first card here. So I feel like for you, it's all about waiting for the right time and being receptive. A lot of you guys, remember, you're not being receptive because of this past breakup. This could have to do with a third party situation for some of you. Now you have this Ten of Swords here as well, Sagittarius. From the message from your spirit guide, I feel like you really got to let something end here. It's interesting that the Ten of Swords is right underneath the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like you're clinging to an ex. You're clinging to someone who even potentially already broke your heart, and you're thinking about giving them a second chance. Now, if that is your person, for some of you that is, then maybe that's what you got to do. But for the vast majority of those of you out there, Sagittarius, I feel like this is spirit saying, you know that one person that already broke your heart, you already gave them a shot? Let that shit go. There's an ending here. And because you're still holding on, right, you're juggling this heartbreak, you're reluctant to go on the fool's journey. That's what's creating that's what's creating this dark time for you. But really, in November, someone's going to come in. All right, so it's totally up to you. Now, let's really get into let's make sure this is still recording. Sorry. Okay, we're good. So let's get into your reading now, Sagittarius, and start clarifying some of these cards and really diving into it. Someone definitely loves you here. The Lover's card just peeked out at me. A lot of times I get a lot of insights from when I'm shuffling in cards, like I get a little peek. I get peeks that are very synchronistic. So let's go ahead and get into your reading here, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Wands here. All right, I feel like we really don't even need to clarify that card because it's so obvious about what it is, but let's get more information, I should say. All right, this is for Sagittarius. Your person, they feel the Ace of Wands towards you, so that's the best card you could get. They're definitely, I'm getting the feeling they're very physically attracted to you. Very much so. And it doesn't matter what you look like. Once again, a lot of you guys feel like you're not worthy of this person's love. You are, right? Don't block yourself here. That's why the moon is here. Okay, tell me more information about this Ace of Wands for Sagittarius. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is clarified by the World card. So I feel like there's a certain ending to your life and this person knows it. This person can almost like, their thoughts and their feelings are, they see that you're going through an ending. It's amazing that you also have the message from your spirit guides, this Ten of Swords. So I feel like this person sees an opportunity with you and they're just going to go with it, right? With this World card to the Ace of Wands. They definitely want to go out into the world with you. It's almost like they want to build a legacy with you. Okay, this is all about family, friends, going out into the world with physical people in this particular deck especially. So this person sees an opportunity with you. They see it. They see that you're juggling. They know this. They know this is blocking you. So it's almost like they're going to come in and offer it. Now, whether or not you take the offer is going to be up to you, but I can guarantee you they are coming with this World card here. They also may be leaving a phase of their life, which is now opening up, right? Some of them may be leaving an Empress behind. Some of them may be getting a divorce. I don't know, right? We don't really want to make predictions like that, but I did feel that. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords for you, Sagittarius. Why is this person feeling like they are... I mean, I feel like, once again, these cards are not cards we need to clarify, but it's always nice to get a little bit more information, right? Why is this Knight of Swords here? I feel like there is a third party with this person as well, though. Potentially. Not for all of you. For a lot of you, this is definitely a single individual. Don't have to worry about that, but let's see. All right, yeah, so we have the New Vision card popping out. Okay, this is a major arcana card. This person, you know, with the World and the New Vision card here, they see a future with you. This is someone, like the last reading I did, I said the person was very flaky. This is not that energy. This is someone who's going to put you on a pedestal, Sagittarius, and say, you are my Empress. And even if you're a guy, you are my king. Sagittarius, this is super powerful with the New Vision card to the Knight of Swords. So it's like, you know, with the Knight of Swords, sometimes you have to be careful because they can be a bit reckless. But, I mean, I'm getting really good vibes from it. I don't think that you have to be too careful about that. And let's just leave the Empress. I feel like the Empress card here, this person is going to put you on a pedestal. All right, so that's amazing. Now, let's move on to what's holding you back in love. First thing I want to do is this Three of Swords. I feel like we already know what it is, like you kind of projecting like the past into the present with this person, but, or like you're afraid to be vulnerable. Let's see. Why is this, you really don't want it to go south with this person, but let's see, why is this Three of Swords here for you, Sagittarius? At least we really get a clear knowing about what's going on here, right? The Three of Swords and what's blocking, it's like very obvious, right? So let's see, why is this Three of Swords here? Some of you really don't want to be hurt again. You definitely don't want it, but let's see. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, right? All right, we got 2 more here. Why is the Three of Swords here for Sag? November love bonus reading. All right, yeah, this card literally flew onto my lap, guys. It's what I sense. It's clinging to the past, guys. You are clinging to the past. And what does clinging to the past make you? It makes you a blockhead. Look how this person is literally a blockhead, right? So it makes you into someone who's closed down. And I'm not here to shame you at all, right? It makes sense. Like for everything that you probably went through in the past, like this could be, by the way, 10 different people stabbing you. 10 different endings that need to happen here. So I'm not trying to minimize your pain here, but you see very clearly what's holding you back, right? Clinging to the past, reluctance to go on the fool's journey, still trying to hold on to someone who honestly like isn't really right for you is what I sense. Like this person is so right for you, who you're thinking of here, Sag. So damn. And it's almost like, look at the Fool. It's like looking up at this new vision. Like literally the Fool is staring right at this. So you're a little bit intimidated by all this energy. And the Two of Pentacles is looking right at the Two of Pentacles, the juggling, that's past. You're juggling the past with the present. You got to put that down. You got to put down the past and the present juggling, only be in the now. So that's what's holding you back, guys. You know, so I would say go on this Fool's journey, but go up here rather than right here into the past juggling. So now let's move on to the message from your spirit guides. I feel like the card that we need to clarify is this Ten of Swords, right? I mean, what is this? Why are they putting that here? Let's see. This is a super powerful reading. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Sagittarius? November love reading. Advice, why is it here? We had the postponement card almost wanted to pop out, guys. Well, let's see. Why is the Ten of Swords here? All right, yeah, we got the dream. You guys are holding on to something. Man, crap, guys. You guys are trying to make something work that is just literally in your head. So there's a lot of feeling of like you're emotionally tied to the past, right? The Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, but in this sense, it's a negative Six of Cups in this deck. Okay, so a lot of you guys are trying to, what's holding you back is you're still holding on to this past person, guys. And you see how the figure in the card is like looking at a fantasy. And you have to realize that's all it is a fantasy. All right, so there's someone new that wants to come through for the vast majority of you. For those of you in a relationship, I'm getting for a very few of you, you need to see this person as they really are rather than what they used to do in the past. But, all right, guys, Ten of Swords clarified by the dream. Let go of the dream. Get into the now. Get grounded. You know, and then just wait for this. I'm really getting, you guys don't even need to take that much action. The only action that you need to take is almost like a cord-cutting meditation, being willing to be open to this person who's inevitably going to come into your reality in November. Let's clarify this Moon card, all right? This is the last card we're going to clarify. Why is this Moon card here? For Sagittarius, Moon. This is your message from your spirit guides. Got two more here. Why is the Moon card here in the advice position from your guides? All right, two jumpers you saw come out. We have harmony, and we also have going with the flow. It's interesting. This is the Ace of Cups, and you also have the 10 of Cups. So there's a fantasy. This fantasy is blocking your harmony. It's also blocking your flow. You guys have going with the flow here. This is the flow that you're meant to go with. You're meant to go with this person. This card also could indicate a soul contract. Harmony also. There's an illusion. The moon is all about illusion, guys. It's not real. The moon can only reflect the light of the sun. Without the light of the sun, what is the moon? Like, you wouldn't even know it's there. It's like some black floating rock. You guys are holding on to a black floating rock, or like whatever, a gray floating rock, a white floating rock. Let go of the rock and go into a new rock. Okay, so you're holding on to an illusion here, guys. Let the new in. Let someone who treats you right come into your reality, because that's what's going to happen this November, unless you keep clinging to the past and blocking them out. So with that being said, Sag, this was one of the most powerful readings I've ever done for you, really. So with that being said, make sure to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, go check out your November general reading as well. And I will talk to you on your next reading, Sag. Much love. Good luck with this person. Good luck with your past. And have a great November. Peace.